The corporations that are getting the patents on life forms and genes are, for the most part, are heavily publicly subsidized. They get a huge public subsidy for research and development and so on. So what you get is the public is paying for the monopolization of the technology of the future, and even for interfering with growth, and is also paying to be propagandized, since they do a ton of advertising. When you get to genes and life forms, it's particularly extreme, because you're going right, the genes are, you don't know what the genes are for, but you think maybe they'll be used for something someday and I'll own them. So I'm going to own genes, or I'm going to own somebody's blood or something like that. Furthermore, on top of all of this, it's sheer robbery. I mean, when they patent life forms, they are using the knowledge and expertise that's been gained over thousands of years by experimentation and research and achievements of what we call indigenous societies that don't have our form of ownership control. This is mostly work done by women. I mean, transmitted from mother to daughter over forever. Techniques of breeding, what should be grown where, what's useful for this purpose, and so on. A big pharmaceutical company comes in and just steals all that. They don't pay anything for it. Since there's no technical ownership in the Western sense, you don't have to pay people for the fact that for thousands of years they've been developing these things and figuring out what to do and so on. You just steal it from them. Then you make a minor modification of it, and you patent the modification, and then they have to buy it back from you because your market power is so extreme that they're going to have to go to you for seeds or whatever. So it's a combination of extraordinary robbery, I mean profound immorality, and undermining of probably undermining of economic growth. It's quite apart from the whole moral question of the right to own life forms, which, again, that's a value question, but it looks to me kind of outlandish.